What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Mystical Gaming channel here, and welcome back to
I would not
good
exist
job.
were it not for him.
Well, good job running my intro, and welcome back to the Fallout 4 Institute ending without no Minutemen quest series, and perhaps at least one Minutemen quest at least, series at least, but yeah, just in case you didn't know, on the last video, I actually had to do one Minutemen quest in order to move on. Dude, what the heck? What? Okay, that was kind of weird. But you know, like I said, I had to do at least one Minutemen quest to move on because I was trying to get the Minutemen to build the teleporter for me, not the railroad or brotherhood. But anyway, welcome back to the series of the Institute ending with no Minutemen's ending, but except for one. But anyway, here we are. We left off.
Makes me thankful for being down here.
Yeah, jerk.
I fixed one relay and two more start to fail. At least I'm not bored.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Huh. But yeah, so here we left off where we're about to do the quest called okay, you can't hardly see it because of the light. What the heck? Hold on. Try here. Yeah. And we're about to do the quest called Mass Fusion, where we have to go to the Mass Fusion building, go get the I can't pronounce the word beryllium agitator. Yeah, that's it. And for the Institute's nuclear reactor. So yeah, we're about to do that quest, and I'm just like letting y'all know the thing we just left off, like before we were about to start this quest yesterday, right before I end the broadcast, we just got finished doing a quest called, god dang that stupid light.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Yes, thank you. We did a quest called Plugging a Leak, where we have to look for an agent inside the Institute that's freeing synths. And we all know who that is. That's right.
As good as he is with computers.
Liam Benet. And we already knew who he was doing it because the railroad ending, but we didn't know that right now. So we had to figure it out. Like we were running back and forth to robotics, then let's see what. God dang! I guess I can't get in the Pit Boy right here because of the light. So we had to go to like different sections of the Institute. Like we had to go to robotics, then to his quarters, then SRB, and then to the maintenance tunnels where we confront his personal synth and killed it because he turned against us. So yeah, here we are about to do this quest, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
5% this year.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah. So here we are about to go do the quest, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
The world will be better off once the surface dwellers die out.
Got it.
No sign of the agitator. We'll have to search the rest of the building.
Going down.
Dad ought to do it.
That should do it.
Hey,
Elevator ought to have...
Yes, sir?
your thoughts?
I'm trained for any combat situation. No matter what we get into, I'll be ready.
Are things all right between us?
You seem capable enough. That's all I need to know.
Your thoughts?
I don't envy you. Succeeding father isn't going to be easy.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Going down.
They can't hide from us. Nice try. Step. Yo, my.
There we go.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
The operative words being, for its time.
Got it.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Good luck trying to wash that smell off.
I'm through.
We have a situation.
I believe in trouble.
levels are almost off the charts. I'll monitor things from here.
That's it.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Everything we're looking for, the agitator. It should be in the port at the top. Got it? Good. Had about enough of this little field trip.
Please wait. Decontamination complete.
The Commonwealth is dying a slow death.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they?
They're dedicated to their duty. As a courser, I can respect that.
I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
Decontamination
thought you might find.
That's it. Yes.
Well, all we need to do now is get out in one piece.
Looks solid. It was an honor to fight at your side.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
A successful mission on all counts, sir.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just to Father, but to all of us.
As long as you respect our rules and policies, you might just succeed as our next director.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits.
Dr.
at
Fillmore.
all
I think that
times.
was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
Any additional pain or tenderness?
Not that I've noticed, no. I feel quite well.
Interesting. How's your energy? Feeling any fatigue?
No more than I'd expect from a man.
You're sticking to the regimen you agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now.
But I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you. Regardless, the Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, but it is related in a sense. What should have been a simple situation has unfortunately become complicated. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
Do you often extend invitations to join?
No, certainly not. Ordinarily, it would never be considered. But this case presented very special circumstances. There was no indication that this would be a problem. But the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure they're nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
Good to see you.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
That kind of insubordination can't be tolerated.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Loken. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort. Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Movement detected. Are you able to reveal yourself?
This way. Every cap matters, right?
heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Doctor.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
No. The risk is too great. Without experienced and competent leadership, the Institute could be thrown into chaos. Decades of research could be jeopardized.
We seem to be at an impasse.
Then there's nothing more to talk about, is there? Father's heir apparent. He made it past your impenetrable defenses.
But if he got that far...
Compose yourself, man. We've always known the risks, but we are still... in control.
Protocol 1!
Hello?
Don't forget to check your ammo levels.
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
Is that what you want? To be a martyr?
I want only what's best for the Institute. It's all I've ever wanted.
Enough. Have you lost your mind, Lawrence? I'll do it. I'll open the door.
Max, no.
It's over, Lawrence. And you're a fool if you can't see that. Now, unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside while I put an end to this.
Future generations will remember this decision, Max. I'll make sure of it.
I suggest we confine ourselves to quarters until our fate's decided. We can at least face the consequences with our dignity.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified.
Good decision. Those men could still have a lot to contribute. They just need to learn their lesson.
I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Hey.
Go ahead. Yes.
Your thoughts?
Should get in some more target practice.
Oh, nothing.
Sure.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
It was bad enough when Wallace reacted so poorly to our arrival, but then Gunners? I was not prepared for that. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose.
What information do you have?
I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
We've already drawn enough attention. Time's wasting, so let's pick up the pace.
I'd love to. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Please, try and relax. I know this is an unusual situation.
No! You're here to kidnap me! That's what you people do, isn't it? If you even are people. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Heads up.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
That's all.
Affirmative.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
Welcome. Do you require additional supplies?
Let's see what you got.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, you should be the one to do it. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true, but it is not the whole truth. We're here, and we are the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Place to stock up on supplies, if you can stand the smell. Not exactly up to Institute specs, is it?
24-hour service, only at Diamond City Surplus. Minutemen were involved in the Minutemen. I thought they were Leave the train! We're always open!
right? Diamond City Surplus is always open. Diamond City Surplus, open 24 hours. You know what you're looking for? We have everything. We sell everything. Stim packs, ammunition, outerwear, dinnerware.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, goody. Oh, I do hope you're here to make a purchase. It's what I live for. Too excited?
Let's see what you have.
Oh, goody.
Let's try this.
Oh,
Maybe this goes here.
There.
Heads up.
Here you go.
Your thoughts?
The way I see it, the Commonwealth is the past, and the Institute is the future.
Your thoughts?
Can't afford to let your guard down, no matter how quiet things seem.
That's all for now.
Sure.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Safety first. Remember that.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors.
This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Sean.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
I wasn't expecting you to let us live. That surprised me. As long as you respect our rules and policies, you might just succeed as our next director.
Greetings, sir.
Thanks for running those
May I be the
seeds of
first to
war
welcome you, sir.
homestead.
We're looking forward to working with you.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along. To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard, before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have, the better off we are.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
To be frank, I don't agree with Father's decision, but I'll accept it.
We're making real progress, thanks to you.
My daddy says your father's daddy, but he looks so much older than you.
Yes?
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin, but I can't be in two places at once. We haven't been able to crack that one yet.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next will be easy. That conviction may help keep us all going.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
They mean nothing to me. Never have.
I'll admit, I'm relieved to hear that. Then I certainly hope I can count on you for what needs to be done, because these fanatics cannot be allowed to continue to exist. They represent a very clear threat to the Institute. Small as they are in number, their twisted ideology ensures that they will never stop trying to strike at us. They must be eradicated. Are you willing to see to it?
You don't have to worry about them any longer. They're as good as dead.
Thank you. Do what needs to be done, but keep yourself safe.
We're not alone.
Sam!
Processing. Unknown human entity. Your arrival was not calculated.
Start making some sense.
Unable to process verbal response. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Do you work for the railroad?
Yes. My goals and the railroad organization have a high degree of correlation. They provide data. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
You see the future?
That is this unit's primary goal. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Just how inaccurate are you?
The smaller the group, and the greater the time frame, the less accurate I become. But all predictions are affected by the human element. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
Nope. Not a problem at all.
I regret that it came to this, even if you don't. There was just no way to compromise with those people. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
I believe so. But in this case, what matters most is how we handle it. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them, before they can destroy us.
You're right. We take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
We can defeat them now, we can defeat them again, if we have to.
Possibly, yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it now. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details. Time is of the essence.
All systems nominal.
I'm not gonna miss everyone complaining about insufficient power level.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia are quite a handful.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
What can you tell me about the airport?
Well, there are a few key buildings that are still structurally sound, but no pre-war aircraft are still in service. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
What sort of EM field? What's it doing?
Basically, just scattering any suitable complex signals, like the ones from our relay, preventing us from getting close. So the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
Am I going to know these generators when I see them?
You should, yeah. They're just blanketing the whole spectrum, so there should be quite a light show. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh, I almost forgot. Take these.
And these would be...
Oh, you'll like this. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
What are these reinforcements supposed to do?
They're going to help you buy some time, while you're completing the real objective. If nothing else, they'll take a few bullets meant for you. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
What's Liberty Prime?
Dr. Lee can give you the rundown.
Yes, well, the Brotherhood discovered him. An old pre-war military project that never saw the light of day due to power problems that couldn't be solved. With my assistance, they were able to get his reactor running and use him against their enemies.
What did you do?
I designed and oversaw the building of the reactor that ultimately solved the power problems. The point here is that in designing the power system for the robot, I had full knowledge of every onboard system. I know exactly what it is capable of and precisely how to exploit those capabilities.
We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
What exactly is this virus going to do for us?
Well, if nothing else, it'll take over the weapon systems and establish their airship as a primary target. You can figure out what happens next. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry, we'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
What have I got for backup?
Once the generators are down, we'll be able to throw everything we've got at them. And I do mean everything.
Have we got a plan B?
We don't need a plan B. This will work. Anything else?
What happens to Liberty Prime after this?
They'll be destroyed along with the rest of the Brotherhood.
No questions. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited
Surplus
about
power
having the
should
reactor
translate
online.
to increased efficiency and productivity.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia is a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
We got more than enough power thanks to the new reactor.
Lost visual.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Hey.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
It's stuck.
Commencing lawful nuisance. virus proceeding to target. You must be terminated. Initiating transfer. Please defend this position.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia is a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
For Elder Maxon. We need reinforcements! Not gonna make it. Honor and glory. For victory!
Where'd they go?
I can't move my arm. Grenade!
Live the brother.
Leave no mutant alive. For honor and glory. Help me, my line.
They must be terminated.
There you go. Back up!
No life signs detected.
Hello? Hostile sensor reading detected.
Fan out.
It's stuck.
Prepare to be...
shutting down.
Updated tactical assessment. Red Chinese presence detected. Aerial incursion by communist forces. Cannot succeed. Initiating directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Time to go, sir. We're relaying to a safe location. Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Nice work bringing that rogue center back.
Hello, Sean.
Ah. There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm glad it worked, but I'm glad you're safe.
We're all safe now.
For now. Yes. But there will always be threats. You must remain vigilant. Allie has always been loyal to the Institute, and to me. You can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone, it's all up to you.
Isn't there some other way? Another treatment that can help you?
Nothing permanent, no. The inevitable could be delayed, but at increasingly terrible cost. I simply decided it wasn't worth it. Don't worry about me. You need to look ahead. Focus on the future. Our time together has been strange, hasn't it? I spent years wondering what you were like. Thinking about all we missed out on. I want you to know that I'm grateful for the time we've had.
I'm glad I found you.
As am I. Thank you. Father, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
I've lost Sean. All over again. close my eyes, I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes. Hey.
I'm listening. You've done it, sir. You've crippled our enemies and secured a better future for mankind.
A better future is all I ever wanted.
Then you've justified Father's faith in you and proven that he made the right choice when he named you as his successor. Speaking of which, now that you're the leader of the Institute, there's a matter you'll need to consider. The Railroad and the Brotherhood have been beaten, but not eradicated. We're likely to encounter pockets of resistance from time to time, and we can't allow them to reorganize.
We'll find them, and we'll wipe them out.
That could be difficult. While they're weak, our enemies will stay hidden and try to force us to spread ourselves thin searching for them. I suggest we remain vigilant while we consolidate our strength. Let them come to us. In any case, you should take time to enjoy your victory and honor your son's memory. That's what I intend to do.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Institute ending of Fallout 4. Well, I'll be... What are you doing up here?
Hey.
Why don't you go see Dr. Fillmore? I'll take care of things here.
Wonder why he's up here.
I'll see to him. Don't worry. I believe Dr. Fillmore wanted to have a word with you. Why don't you go and see her?
Okay, I'll see her. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the ending of it. Sorry that I died almost at the end. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, before I end the video, I'm actually going to go see all the directors again, see if they got any questions, like including Dr. Fillmore, because it appears that she does. So let me see.
Excuse me,
tell me.
Allie.
He's gone, isn't he? I'm very sorry. I know this must be difficult for you.
He mentioned you. Said he always trusted you.
That's very complimentary. Thank you. I hope you'll feel the same going forward. Obviously, the director's quarters are now yours. I'll see to it that requisitions is restocked and have them add in some additional items to be used at your discretion. Some of the divisions may still need your help. Consider checking in with them. Good luck, Director.
Excuse me.
Don't tell me.
Allie.
He's gone. I'm very sorry.
Right. He mentioned you.
That's very obviously the.
Okay, that's the same dialogue. I thought so. You had different dialogue when I speak with her again. So she mentioned that some of the directorates needs help. So I get like about what the heck? Memorial though. Oh, this is a memorial thing for Father. Let's see what he says.
Goodbye, Sean. Goodbye, Sean.
Oh, he just says goodbye, son. That's all he says. That's pretty neat. I did not know. I actually did not know they put him a memorial here for Father or son, whatever. But anyway,
sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
I'm surprised they still use the same dialogue about the raiders in Libertalia. That's so weird. But anyway, before I end the video, I'm actually going to check out all the division heads, see if they need any help, and then after that, I will end the video. So, yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys after I see if they need any hands.
Hey, Sean.
Hi, Dad. I've been waiting for you.
You've been waiting for me?
Yeah, they said I had to wait, so I waited. Here, this is for you. It's a holotape from Father. He said to give it to you, but not to listen to it. Is it true that he died? I liked him. He was always really nice to me.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's true. I'm gonna miss him.
But you're in charge now, right? You must be pretty excited about that. Hey, Dad, can you do something for me? Next time you're above ground, can you look for something? I want to try building some new stuff. I'd love to have a biometric scanner to take apart. I want to try and make something. For you.
Ah, look at that. I've got one right here.
I promise I'll do something cool with it. I hope it's useful. Maybe if you can't do anything with it, you could sell it to someone. Thanks again, Dad. I mean it.
If you are hearing this, then the time has come. I am gone. I can no longer look after young Sean. I hoped that you might be willing. He has been reprogrammed to believe he is your son. I hope that was not too presumptuous on my part. Both he and you deserve a chance to be a family. Please. Take care of him.
Nothing to report, sir.
We're keeping Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken under close observation.
I want to compliment you on your handling of the situation in bioscience. Bravo.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly. Well done.
Sounds like
Justin.
those raiders at
If you're going to be in
Libertalia were quite a
Diamond
handful.
City anytime soon, I have a favor to ask you. You might not be aware of it, but the city's mayor is a synth, an Institute plant. He monitors developments in the Commonwealth and compiles reports on matters of possible interest to us. Since you visit the surface more than anyone else down here, I figured you could pick up the latest report.
How do we do this without raising suspicions?
You'll meet with the mayor privately, away from prying eyes. The mayor will be waiting in his office. He'll give you the report, and then you'll bring it back to me. Remember, discretion is vital to our operations in Diamond City, so try to keep a low profile.
Listen to your power. We've got radiation.
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is incredible.
It is a significant first step, but it still only works on one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab, or help yourself to any of this junk, if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
Virgil?
Sorry, I'm rather busy right now.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Need something, honey? Housing room?
Mayor McDonough?
Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. I trust you've been sent by our mutual friend, Mr. Io. I hope he's doing well.
He's fine.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. We caught a young man painting some kind of graffiti in one of the alleys. We've since cleaned it up and dealt with the criminal, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it was some sort of railroad propaganda. Operating here in the city is bold, even for them. Still, our mutual friends should know about this. The full details are in my report, along with some other points of interest. Here it is. Make sure that nobody sees this. Better you destroy it than let it fall into the wrong hands.
Anything else I should know?
I think that's enough for now. When I have more, I'll let our mutual friends know. I'll let you see yourself out. Do travel safely.
Hey.
Go ahead. Got a minute to talk, sir?
Of course.
When Father told us about you, and who you were, it was clear he had certain biases. How could he not? He's your son, and proud of it. When he shared his plan for you to take his place, well, a lot of us thought that was more than just pride. It was narcissism. How would you, an outsider who knew nothing about us, run the Institute? We all had our doubts. Me, maybe more than most. But now, after watching the way you operate, well, I have to admit, I was wrong. It's clear to me now that Father knew what he was doing, and I should have trusted him.
He seemed to genuinely care about the Institute. I'm sure he only wanted what was best.
It's true. He dedicated his whole life to it. I know that you didn't have much time with him, but I can tell you honestly, sir, Father was a great man. I believe in his plan for the future. I'll do anything in my power to make sure that future becomes a reality. Do I like wading through the filth that is the Commonwealth and all of its vermin? Of course not. But if that's what the Institute needs me to do, then I'll do it. My point is, you should be proud to call him your son.
I am proud.
I'm glad to hear that, sir. Anyway, I've said what I wanted to say. Thanks for listening.
I wasn't sure about it. Not at first. Now I can see why Father chose you to lead us.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly. Well done.
I've got the report from Diamond City.
Good. I'll take that from you. I'll let you know when I need you to pick up the next report. That's all for now.
See you around.
Mm-hmm.
We're already seeing remarkable results from the new specimen at Warwick.
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Thanks for running those seeds up to Warwick Homestead.
Dr. Holdren.
Director! Good! I'm glad you're here. I'm hoping you can assist me with an experiment. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
How do I obtain this tissue sample exactly?
Well, I suppose you'll just cut off some of its flesh, store it however you like, and then bring it to me. Probably best if you kill it first.
You need a tissue sample from a strong supermutant. Got it.
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly hardy supermutant will fit the bill for this experiment. I don't need it right away, but if you do come across such a specimen, I'd be grateful if you could bring back a sample.
Playing games with me, huh?
Never know what you're doing.
What's that? I hear something.
Heads up.
Itself, what is it? Who's there? A noise? Die!
Let's do this. Why did they even try?
Stop moving, stupid man!
Right here. Right here.
Look sharp. Somewhere and flee!
When will they learn? Target's gone. Where?
Nice.
You've got to be kidding me. Just drop, will you? I've got things to do. Got it.
We are unstoppable! Human time is done! This is the age of the super mutant! It got me mad! Mindless human! Come out, wherever you are! Here, human. I got a treat for you. Ah, wanted a fight! What? Who's there?
Better we take it than some wasteland scavenger.
Hello? Someone there? Stupid noises. Someone there? A noise? I can hear you. That must have been nothing.
I think we're being shot.
South! What is it? Face me, you coward!
Guess it was nothing.
What was that? You have to come out sooner or later. Stupid little man.
Please don't run.
synth back.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
I've got that sample you wanted.
I'll take that from you. Yes, this will do nicely. I hope those super mutants didn't give you too much trouble.
No trouble at all.
I knew you'd be the right man for the job. It might be necessary to gather more samples. So check back with me later if you can. Again, thanks for your help. I couldn't do this without you.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
This place really is remarkable.
To think I'd be above ground, suffering, I'm much better off here. So many projects, so little done.
Once you've acclimated to your new role, we should meet to discuss politics.
Let's hope the change in leadership is a smooth one.
Dr. Lee,
Soon after finding him.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Yes, well, with the reactor running, we've moved back to our regular projects. Dr. Watson is, I believe, working on power consumption in our laser weapons. Dr. Ormond is... well, I'm not quite ready to divulge that yet. She has several, let's say, ambitious proposals.
Scanning. Subject identified.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly. Well done.
Dr. Ayo.
The McDonough synth has another report ready for pickup. Can you make the trip?
Yeah,
All right.
I'll go get it.
The mayor's synth will wait for you in his office, just like before. Head back here as soon as you've got it. This is top priority.
Need something, honey? Housing?
Mayor McDonough.
Ah, the courier. I hope your journey here was uneventful.
It was fine. Thanks for asking.
Good, good. On to the business at hand, then. We caught a young man painting some kind of graffiti in one of the alleys. We've since cleaned it up and dealt with the criminal, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it was some sort of railroad propaganda. Operating here in the city is bold, even for them. Still, our mutual friends should know about this. As usual, the rest is contained within this report. Remember, don't let anyone see this but Mr. Io.
You've got nothing to worry about.
I have every confidence in you. I'll let you see yourself out. Do travel safely.
These synths just showed up. They're not doing anything wrong, so we're just not sure what to do.
Maybe you already know this, but, well, Father was very proud of you.
Reporting status. Oh.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
My compliments on getting B592 back to us so quickly.
I have another report from the mayor.
Good. I'll take that from you. I'll let you know when I need you to pick up the next report. That's all for now.
See you around.
Mm-hmm.
We're keeping Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken under close observation.
Greetings, sir.
What are you talking
Our
about?
synth
They're
at
acting
Warwick
the
sent
same
his
as they
first
do
report.
every day.
Thanks
and
for taking
you're
care
sure
of that.
about that? I've never understood
Liam's
why
been
we
trying to teach me
created
robotics.
I
It's more
still don't
complicated
see
than I
their
thought.
purpose.
Clayton.
I could use some more tissue samples if you have time to collect them.
I'll get it for you.
Excellent! I've made real progress thanks to your help.
Oh!
Whoa, whoa, shut the fuck up a second. I hear something.
You're not alone.
Man, please don't.
Only a fucking coward hide.
Damn. I do not like this.
Nothing there now.
Use every resource you can. That's how you survive up here.
Nothing. It sure as hell looks that way. Huh. Hearing shit.
Why don't you just die?
Sweet.
You'll regret this. Don't forget to check your ammo level.
What the?
Better make your peace.
Ain't personal, just you or me. There you are, you little bastard!
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
We are honored to welcome you here.
This feels like the dawn of a new era.
The early
I have
results
another
from
sample
those
for
new
you.
seeds
I'll take that from
remarkable.
you. Yes, this will do nicely. I hope those super mutants didn't give you too much trouble.
No trouble at all.
I knew you'd be the right man for the job. It might be necessary to gather more samples. So check back with me later if you can. Again, thanks for your help. I couldn't do this without you.
I've heard stories. The surface sure sounds scary.
Scanning unknown identity.
I want to compliment you on your handling of the situation in bioscience. Bravo.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak. Before long, he'll be back in the workforce.
Dr. Ayo.
The McDonough synth has another report ready for pickup. Can you make the trip?
Yeah,
All right.
I'll go get it.
The mayor's synth will wait for you in his office, just like before. Head back here as soon as you've got it. This is top priority.
Need something, honey? Housing for...
Mayor McDonough.
Ah, the courier. I hope your journey here was uneventful.
It was fine. Thanks for asking.
Good, good. On to the business at hand, then. There's a farm out there, run entirely by ghouls, if you can believe it. They might be a problem in the future. I ran on a campaign of strict, no ghouls allowed politics. When you build up a scapegoat, you need them to remain distant and scary. But ghoul settlements breed ghoul sympathizers. Let our mutual friends know we might need to give them a reason to be less friendly. As usual, the rest is contained within this report. Remember, don't let anyone see this but Mr. Io.
You've got nothing to worry about.
I have every confidence in you. I'll let you see yourself out. Do travel safely.
Hey.
Sir.
Excuse me.
Here you go.
Your thoughts?
People in the Commonwealth are terrified of coursers. They should be.
Your thoughts?
You've got my respect, sir. No doubt about that.
Your thoughts?
We're doing all right so far. Let's hope it keeps up.
Your thoughts?
Maybe you should update the courser training program. We could learn from you.
How do you think things are between us?
It's clear you want what's best for the Institute, and that's all that matters to me.
Your thoughts?
The way I see it, the Commonwealth is the past, and the Institute is the future.
Your thoughts?
It's been a real honor to serve with you, sir.
Your thoughts?
I'm starting to see why Father picked you to succeed him.
How do you feel about our relationship?
As long as you're loyal to the Institute, I'll have your back, sir.
That's all.
Sure.
I guess you're from one of the vaults, huh?
All systems nominal.
You'll be pleased to know that Liam Bonet has been banished. He won't be troubling us any longer.
I have another report from the mayor.
Good. I'll take that from you. I'll let you know when I need you to pick up the next report. That's all for now.
See you around.
Mm-hmm.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Good to see you, Director.
Goodbye, Sean.
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Father was a great man, and he will certainly be missed.
Clayton.
I could use some more tissue samples if you have time to collect them.
I'll get it for you.
Excellent! I've made real progress thanks to your help.
Wait, did you hear something?
Your time, human!
Eggs and Logan are lucky to be alive. Not everyone would have handled that situation as well as you did.
Dr. Watson doesn't think I'm Institute material. I'm gonna prove him wrong.
This feels like the dawn of a new era.
I have another sample for you.
I'll take that from you. Yes, this will do nicely. I hope those super mutants didn't give you too much trouble.
No trouble at all.
I knew you'd be the right man for the job. It might be necessary to gather more samples. So check back with me later if you can. Again, thanks for your help. I couldn't do this without you.
Well guys, looks like I'm going to end the video right here. So, yeah. But before I end it, I'm actually going to see, because what's her name? She said that she improved my quarters, not the quarters that the Institute gave me, the director's quarters. So before I end the video, I want to go check out the quarters. But first, let me get to it. These coursers. This is the area. Yep. Now I've seen videos of Hawkthorne playing, and I've seen some improvements, but I'm not sure it's because of mods or Institute Division Head, Father's Lab Coat. Huh. That's pretty neat. I've never seen the orange Institute Division Head. What is this? So far up here it looks the same. Let me check down here.
I know this is a difficult time, but you're the director now. It's time for you to lead us.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to check out what you did for me. And this is it. Still inaccessible. Does just seem like she made some improvements, really. That's weird. Like, the only thing she added is, hold on. I'm just looking around just to make sure. The only thing that's really added is the clothing up here, like the Orange Institute Division Head coat and Father's lab coat. That's very sad. That's very sad. Wonder what they're talking about. So, I wonder what she's talking about.
From what I hear,
I'm not
that
sure.
rogue sent at Libertalia
Why
is a
y'all
real
still
menace.
talking about that?
Glad
That
it's
happened
back where it
like so long ago when I first came to the institute. What the heck?
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Yes, thank
We are
you.
honored to welcome you here.
I wonder if she's actually talking about my quarters, like inside the, Let me go to my quarters. Have to walk all the way around. Sit down here. I can't remember where my quarters was. No. Must be over there. Yeah, it has to be over here. No. I just ran in a full circle. And let me check on the off. Bingo, it's over here. Do you see many improvements in here? No. That's odd. That is very odd. Like, says made improvements. Like, the only thing some really did, like, I think she cleaned it up a little bit, and she put Father's coat in there and the orange coat in there. Hold on. Let me go put on,
Good evening.
Good evening. That's weird. Let me put on the orange coat to see what it looks like. Because I've never seen anybody wearing orange before. Not unless the red is actually orange on the institute workers. Let me check it out. Oh, wrong button. Ah. I don't think I've seen anybody else wearing that. Let me just put on my Vault 111 suit back on. And all my armor. Drop that back.
What? You're just going to drop that?
Yes, just a piece of clothing, so chill. But she also said that it's my personal quarters too. The question is, where am I supposed to sleep?
Jammed.
I still can't come in here. That's kind of odd. Let me go try to talk to her right quick.
I don't envy you. Succeeding father isn't going to be easy.
Yeah.
You went through so much to find your son, only to lose him. I'm so sorry.
Excuse
Don't tell me.
Allie.
He's gone.
Sure.
I'm very sorry.
Wow, she's still.
He mentioned you.
She's
Obviously,
still.
I'll see to it that requisitions is restocked and have them add in some additional items to be used at your discretion. Some of the divisions may still need your help. Consider checking in with them. Good luck, Director.
See, she said that they're gonna add items, but they're not there. Oh, I see why they made music like that. The only time they'll make music like this in the Institute is when it's nighttime. That explains why.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a
Why are y'all still talking about that? Quit talking about that. Good lord.
Goodbye, Sean.
I'm surprised it still says goodbye, son. That's pretty neat how they did that. Because to be honest, I really did not know they actually did that until now. Because I didn't. Because as soon as
a lot of leniency with Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken.
Yeah. Because as soon as I finish the game, that's it. I'll be done with the profile and all that. But now, since I'm doing this, it's unbelievable. It's pretty cool how at the end of the game, when it becomes night, they add this music only at night.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Yeah, the only thing that's disturbing me is your skeleton.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Yeah. But anyway, I guess I'll end the video right here, because since I'm done with the ending and all that. So, if you enjoyed, and also I'm pretty much done with the Fallout 4 series. Like, I've done all the endings and all that. So pretty soon later on, I'll make some other videos like on Call of Duty or maybe or something like that. And who knows, probably edit them maybe. But I don't know if I might edit them or something like that if I get a chance. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment, tell me what do you think, and also comment, tell me what do you think about the whole Fallout 4 series that I made with no Minutemen ending. Well, except for the Institute ending series, because I did only did at least I think one Minutemen quest. Yeah, one Minutemen quest.
You went through so much to find your son, only to lose him.
So yeah, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, tell me what do you think about the whole Fallout series and all the endings that I did with no Minutemen quests. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and I guess I'll see y'all guys next time I make a video. Bye bye.